Going camping. Hi guys, we just got here. Exhausted. Let's unpack with you guys and start camping.
Trip 2.
Day 2 of trying to camp, but we'll tell you that story when we're eating. Okay, so first things first, we'll show you how we make our bed when we come camping. We're very resourceful. We use those things. Pallets. Got to love them pallets.
So we got minced beef, bacon, mozzarella cheese, and we're turning it into a sandwich. She has avocado, tomato, mayonnaise, mustard. I don't have any of that. But this wasn't intended. We were actually trying to make burgers, but the beef was the wrong kind of beef, and it fell apart in the pan. So we just decided to kind of wing it. Those of you who are in America, I kind of based the idea off of Sloppy Joe's. We don't have no sauce, so she's going to have to try Sloppy Joe's one of these days. Yeah. I think she'll like it. But...
Heck, I like this.
Yeah, well, you don't know yet. You haven't even tried it.
But I like how it looks.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Cheese, bacon, beef. Like, I mean, what more do you have to ask for? Apparently all that shit.
Sloppy Jeff.
It's Sloppy Jeff. That's the name of this. It's a Sloppy Jeff. Also, this is like kind of the first time we're like really making these kind of, well, burgers or any type. This is the first time we've made anything like this on an open fire, because we are over there. Some stuff started burning before it was cooking through. Like some of the bacon's chewy, like that piece right there, but other pieces are almost burnt, like that piece right there. It's crazy, but hopefully it's gonna be good. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know in the morning.
And then in the morning, we have a whole bunch of shit to tell you. This has been the opposite of a good camping trip. I mean, well, we've had a good time talking, but it is nowhere near like the last time. And the funny thing is we stayed at the same place in the same spot, but we're not gonna come back here, and we'll tell you why.
This place is this shitty. He's had to go get firewood himself. Thanks, love. Because no one will.
Morning.
Morning. What's up, babe?
This trip has been a disaster from the start. Literally, we were boiling water, and one of the logs fell and flipped over the water on the fire. I don't even know if we can get this going again, but I don't know. It looks like it might be dry. Yeah, it's still dry. I think we're still good. Most of it.
I think actually most of it. Yeah, most of it come from this point. So, geez, look.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Is it hot?
Not really here, but here it is.
Go ahead.
Hi guys, what's popping? I'm Stephanie Sampero.
And I'm Jeff Mojo.
And we are the Mojo fam. So, wow. Just wow. We have a sad story for you guys that started 48 hours ago.
Yeah.
So today is the Wednesday. We tried camping on Monday. We had booked 2 days before Monday. That was like around Saturday. I mean, we show up here at 8 p.m. on Monday. And we get where we're supposed to like set up our camp, where we're sleeping, where we're lighting the bonfire, everything. There's a party going on. And people are already drunk.
Now, mind you, we called like hours, like 12 hours ahead of time. Like, hey, we want to get that spot again. Is it open? Yeah, it's fine. Come on. You know what we're talking about? Yeah, it's fine. Come on. And we called them over and over and over. Okay, well, we'll be there at this time. Okay, well, we'll be there at this time. And we get here, and they double booked us.
Actually, we booked before these guys, but they showed up having a party like 30 people.
But I mean, like I said, it makes sense to go after better business opportunities, but it's good customer service to let the person know that, hey, look, this happened. We need that space. Are you comfortable with going to a different spot?
And funny thing, that guy kept calling, like the manager. He kept calling me. We were 10 minutes away. I was still talking to him. Even when we almost got here, I was still letting him know. We get to the gate, we pay, because we already know where we want to go to. We pay only for us to see like there's a lot of cars here. Then exactly where we're supposed to camp. And then, okay, this place usually doesn't have lights. Apparently, they say that they don't have power. They use a generator. But when we get here, we find these people who are camping. Like there's lights all over. I thought it was a wedding on a Monday, because I couldn't expect anyone would be partying on a Monday. It must be so nice.
On a Monday night. Yeah.
On a Monday night, and they were so drunk. Because even yesterday when we got here, there was broken glass, right? So we decided we can't stay. We okay, you've seen how we like to camp. We like to be free. We like to keep, like we like to have our suitcase there. He has his passports, his documents. I have my documents too. We have a lot of things like we could easily lose. We carry cash. Now we can't camp when there's so many people. It's very unsafe. We decided to leave, but we had already paid. So we said we'd come yesterday. But my, oh my, I wish we had not paid. Because we had another camping set we would have gone to. I just wish we never paid for this one.
So with the do's and don'ts idea, when you go camping, scope out the place every single time before you pay.
Yeah.
Because the last time we came here, we weren't familiar, and so we did. We actually looked around, see where we wanted to stay, and then we paid. But this time we were comfortable, and we were like, we'll pay. We already know where we're gonna go, and then we came over here, and it wasn't the same. Scope out the place every single time before you pay.
Yeah, and okay, so yesterday we come earlier, just in case there's a party, we might get a refund and go to a different place. Like, we're so ready to leave. So we get here, we're in high spirits, we are happy. Jeff is leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, the 7th. He's leaving tomorrow, but maybe when you watch this, it's going to be over a week since he left. Oh, I'll miss you.
I miss you too, babe.
When I talk about that, I start crying, and I don't want to cry. So we get here. Huh. I think you need to take over because I might do a lot of cussing.
Okay. I mean, I've cussed too. We are gonna try to cut that back because we do want to, be family friendly. But we also want to be real. Like I cuss a lot. Like I was military. I go rough. But at the same time, I also want to be family friendly. But yeah, okay. So we get here, and the thing is okay. I do like to start my own fires, but this campsite has a policy where they bring the wood, they start the fire, and then they'll give us firewood on the side that way we can keep it going. So we got here early enough to where we could have the fire going before it got dark. We actually still did not get the fire until it got dark because they did not want to do it. It was their job, but they didn't want to do it. The guy comes over here and he starts insulting her. I don't know what they're saying because it's in a different language. But then he goes over there to get the wood, and he stays over there for a while. And we look over and we notice he's lighting the fire in the wrong spot. We literally have a patio area, a concrete pad right here, right beside us, where keep us warm at night. It's not under the roof, so it's not gonna catch nothing on fire. Instead, he wants to light it way over there, and our mattress is on the other side, right here. Like this table to the camera, the mattress is on the other side, right? And he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it where I want to, and if you don't like it, you can leave. And so we're like, we've had permission to have it here before. We did it. We every time we come here, they let us do it. We've gotten permission multiple times. We want it over here. He says something insulting, and we end up calling the manager, and they tell him to move it over here. So he does. He lights it. I'm going to cut this part out. Because I don't want him hearing us complaining about it.
We don't care.
Yeah. Okay. So we.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So yeah. Okay. So he lights the fire, and then like, once he's done and he no longer has a job to do, he looks at us and tells us to get off the pad, get off the mattresses, because he wants to sleep in our bed.
Imagine. And this whole time, he's using Swahili, so Jeff is there. He can tell it's an argument. Because I told him, if you want us to leave, come lift us up. Just come lift us up, because we're not going to leave. And I told him, if you take one more step towards our direction, I would have pepper sprayed him until he went blind. Because I was so upset. And then I felt like he was really threatening. Jeff couldn't really understand all the nonsense that guy was saying, but that guy was being rude. Because I don't even know his face. He just showed up where we were, and I told you he has some negative energy because he just came and he was like, by the time he's done lighting the fire, we should have left that place, the pallet. And I'm like, why? He's like, he didn't comment at that time. We went there. We're trying to tell him not to let the fire. Yani, that guy is so, he said a lot of mean words, like a lot of stuff. But I went ham on him. Like he tells me something, I tell him something. I didn't care, and I told him I have nothing to lose, because he dared me to call his manager, and that's what I did.
It got to the point where we actually felt like he was gonna harass her sexually.
Yani, it was that bad, because he said he was gonna sit next to us the whole night. If we don't give him the bed, he's gonna sit. And the thing is this, his security, his night security. How you night security and you work and you wanna sleep with us?
And if you guys have watched the previous video, I struggled to sleep the last time because the security guy was walking back and forth, and I was so subconscious I could hear the flashlight. I didn't know this guy. He could have done anything wrong. And then today, last night, my paranoia was proven valid.
Yeah.
You know?
He had a bad feeling about the guy the first time, and I don't think you know his face. It's the guy who told us he knows us from last time. So it confirmed the suspicions. So yesterday we're here, and then he brings the wood. I think you've seen it. Jeff has been carrying the wood from there. So half the fee of this place is the wood. But he refused to bring it. Jeff has had to go for it. Then he was like standing there for like 5 minutes saying he's gonna sit there the whole night. And I was like, be my guest as long as you don't come. Yani, don't come to those stairs. Like, don't come close to us.
It got to the point to where she got her pepper spray out. I got my phone out. I started recording, make
Yeah.
sure nothing was gonna happen. When I brought my phone out, he turned around to try to hide his face from us. I did catch half of it, but like, she was like, "If you're in the right, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you shouldn't be afraid to show your
Yeah.
face."
Because he felt, and I also felt like I was wearing a really short dress. That guy is staring at me like a crazy person there the whole time, and I'm like, okay. Then he's threatening to come and sit here. we called several people, and I feel like that manager wasn't, he was kind because he asked the guy to leave. He called him and asked him to leave because the guy was like, he's not gonna leave, blah blah blah. Then he told me to call the manager. I was like, call him, because you wouldn't tell me. I'll call him when I want to, not when you want me to. You call him because you're the one who wants to talk to him. Tell him we've refused to let you sleep on the pallet. Then he called, tried to say, oh, these people, they're mean to me and I don't know what. Because it got to a point that Jeff had to defend me because he saw this guy was really harassing me and he had to defend me. And he even asked for his name. Jeff the whole time was calling him sir.
I'm
like,
respectful,
why?
even when I'm in the face of a fight. Can I have your name, sir? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to approach things to where I'm not the offensive one, but I'm willing to defend what I have to defend, you know? And I was like, can I have your name, sir? And then, and even after the first half of him being rude to us, I tried to move forward, and I was like, hey, do you want help carrying the wood from over there, over here? I was willing to work with him. He was not having it. He just wanted to harass us. And eventually, we called the manager, and the manager was kind enough. He was on our side. He was like, you need to leave them alone. We, like, an hour later, another, like, camping group was around. We heard him arguing with them, too. So it's not just us. It's not just me because of, you know, me being an American, him thinking he can, you know, like, pull one over on us and try to swindle us. It wasn't that. He was doing it to everybody, you know.
I think he has an attitude problem. So he left and then got, okay, the whole night, I was telling Jeff, my instinct tells me we should leave. Like, I saw multiple times when this guy was maybe trying to come harass us. And I'm afraid because, okay, so now since Jeff is leaving this week, I don't want him going to America with broken legs or any kind of thing. I just want him going healthy, happy, because his family thinks he's healthy and happy. And I want them to see that, imagine this is already, Americans have stereotypes towards Africa.
Yeah.
And you leave this place looking like you just came from a battlefield. You see, and the whole time has been nice. And then today, like, if he hurt us today, because that was like yesterday and today, if he hurt us, I stayed up the whole night looking, because he was very sleepy. He had not slept very well the last night. I spent the whole night watching a movie while looking around just to see that guy comes, you know, just watching him. And he was trying to protect me when he was already sleeping. But I don't want you leaving this country with such. And I've told you, sometimes when you're at your highest, the devil is trying to embarrass us. You know, the devil wants, when you go to America, these people, they want, like, when you go, I'm gonna be the person, like, I'll look like I was a terrible host. I'll look like, she probably set him up to be beaten, you know. And that's why we had to record him, especially with his phone, because in case of anything, we sent the video out. We let so many people know what's happening. And there's a guy who knows where we camp, because he came last time, and we were like, in case of anything, we have people call the manager. The manager switched off his phone because he was scared, because someone called him and it was like a threat. A cop called him and it was like a threat, right? So we had to, like, I think he switched off his phone because he was afraid. Yeah, that happened. And can you tell we're talking different? Can you tell?
Yeah, we're both.
We're both sick.
The logs that they used, they had left out overnight under, they were wet. And so, like, the fire has more smoke and it is, like, choking us out, and we're all congested because they didn't give us, like, healthy logs. It's been
the fire has been going on. I was feeling cold like most of the part. I have right now. I'm currently having a chest infection. One because I'm allergic to dust and cold. But then this and smoke, dust, cold, and smoke. But this smoke is hazardous because last time we came here, but we didn't go home sick.
Right.
But
right.
the moment we go, the wood is wet, so keeping that fire burning and healthy fire, it's very hard. I feel like they should have just, literally, these people, they knew we were coming like the day before we even came. On Monday we came and left, and we'd already paid. They should have just left our firewood there to dry up, but they didn't.
Okay, let's pause this.
Oh, you didn't even tell me what to do.
I'm about to, yeah. So, I'm making pork. I'm making pork again. I put bacon in it this time. I put a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, some mixed herbs, which has it's like sage, oregano, basil, thyme, and marjoram.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. And then some salt. And I let it marinate while we're trying to relight the fire because the wet wood does not want to stay lit. Yeah. I'm letting it marinate a little bit, and then it's going to be different. I don't know.
And the saddest thing is, we came prepared for this. Like, remember, guys, last time we were like do's and don'ts. You've seen us doing the dishes. You've seen us Java's really tried with this fire. Like, this fire has been one hell of a... he's been trying the whole time, but oops.
Yeah, we both basically took turns trying to keep the fire going because it kept wanting to die on us.
Yeah.
Plenty of wood on the fire. It's just the wood was wet and it didn't want to stay lit.
We wouldn't recommend this place.
No. This is our second time here. The first time was decent. It was really good, but like this time it's been the exact opposite. Like you saw the little video earlier, spilling water all over the place because we can't keep the fire. Like it just flipped over. But that it was wet before that. Trust us.
We've been going through something. I don't know. It's like, okay, so this camp was extremely important to the two of us because he's living in a day, and it was important for us to just like talk. He's been here for a while. We're taking stock of our relationship. We're taking stock of his stay here. We're thinking what could have been done better, how we hurt each other, what we think we should do better. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to create a family wherever it may be. We still want to be together, and we keep taking stock of our... This is a monthly thing.
Yeah.
And I felt like this month, it's like the devil wanted... I don't know, but something was just against us.
Yeah.
Because yesterday we realized so many things about each other, and we fell in love again, like renewed love.
Yeah, definitely.
Despite all the chaos, we just chose to focus on what brought us here. But yeah, we almost had a bad night. And then our Uber driver...
So I was going to say, yep, the Uber driver. It wasn't just the camp. It was outside sources trying to mess things up as well. The Uber driver... obviously when you go camping, you take gear with you. You take tents, you take a cooler, you take your clothes. This guy was like, yeah, Uber drivers don't carry luggage. Okay, so how do people get from the airport?
Yeah, exactly, by the way. And then the thing is this, we ordered for like a big Uber than the two of us. We ordered one for 4 people. And no, sorry, we're not talking about Uber the company, because we didn't actually get...
It was like a Bolt, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually Bolt. Why we were hiding? Yeah, it was Bolt. But sorry, like Uber is what he knows.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we actually, I don't think we have Bolts in America, but if we do, it's very small. We usually have Uber or Lyft. So you say Uber, everybody knows Uber. It was a taxi, whatever.
It was, yeah. But we had ordered like for 4, a 4-seater. And when people travel, they carry their luggage. But we were the 2 of us only, right? And we had like we had extra seats because we had paid for that. That's why we didn't pay for the 3-seater, or I don't know which one. We wanted a 4-seater because the two of us and the luggage, which fit in his boot, but he was so rude. When we got here, I wasn't even interested in talking to him. And that's something I think we'll need to talk about in the future, because we both realized it today. A lot of people have been, I don't know how with us, like especially with me, I feel like there's a lot.
I think, okay, so obviously we're going to be doing the bushcrafting, the camping, the stuff. Yeah, but obviously we're going to be doing the bushcrafting, the camping experiences, the international stuff. But I think soon we need to have like another playlist or whatever about like the things that we go through as an international, interracial couple.
Yeah.
You know, like
Overpricing
because I'm an American. People talking to her in Swahili about how I'm not a man enough for her. Like, there are things that happen that because of either our ethnicity or our nationality that we have to go through. That's just a pain. Just a pain. You know, we're sitting there. We're gracious, generous hosts. We like, you know, like taking care of people. You know, we have family coming over and they tell us that our home is a second home to them. You know, we'd like that with friends as well. And since I've been here, other than her family, every single friend we've tried to make has used us, has tried to do something shady, has stolen from us, has tried to go behind my back to get her. Like, which, I mean, you're beautiful, I get it, but they could at least be, civil. They could be, what's the word? Respectful, like boundaries. You know, like. I get that there's going to be people like that every now and then, but every single person we come across is ridiculous.
But I've also noticed a lot of chicks trying to push themselves on him, and I'm not even sure what the hell this is. Like, I'm not sure what these people are trying to do, but we've had the test of time, and that's why it was important to come to this camp, because we
needed to get away from people for a little while.
And we needed the things that we needed to really talk about that were making me, like, both of us uncomfortable. Like, we really needed to talk, because I feel like his stay has been an extreme spot, because my family has been kind. Heck, we're hosting my family for dinner because everyone wants to tell him goodbye. Yesterday we were telling my grandma, and my grandma kind of like told him about, he said she told us something, I don't know, saying hi is a blessing, because we're discussing that because of the camp security. Wow.
Anyways, guys, let's start cooking this food, and
that's my favorite part.
And we will figure out what we're going to talk about in a little while. This has already been almost 30 minutes.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, that was a lot of anger.
Yeah, it was.
I'm always bothered by that.
By what? By the way, by my left-handedness.
Yeah. Ooh, delish. That's what's happening.
Yeah, go ahead. Pork and bacon.
Pork and bacon. You don't like bone, right?
Not really.
Oh.
If you can get the chewy pieces of bacon.
You're not supposed to know.
That one, like that one. That one's yours.
Okay, and the fat, right?
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay.
This one. Those ones you like, they're very crunchy.
Notice how decorated her plate is with all the tomatoes and vegetables and sauces, and mine is just over here boring as hell.
Plain.
Did we bring shoma sauce?
No, I forgot it.
That was good last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were choking.
I know, but like the thing is with the Chari's open fire flavors, smoky flavors, I think it works.
Jeez. So lunch is served. Yeah, lunch is served. And we're signing off this video because we have to do another one. Want to tell them about it?
In a second, yeah. So,
Pass me this
this
one.
is what, the second video now? If you guys are still staying tuned, then this next video is going to be an introduction video. You've met 2 out of the 3 members of the Mojo fam. I got to go back to America to introduce you to the other one. But the next video is gonna have the introduction, a little bit about me, a little bit about her, a little bit about Aurora Mojo. That's her name. So yeah, after you're done with this video, if you want to watch the next video, you'll get to know us a little bit better.
So yeah, expect a lot of content, and for the next 2 months you'll see more of Jeff and Aurora. I'll be making appearances, but they'll go camping and they'll show you a lot of stuff, so watch out for that. I'll be watching out for it, and whenever we can, we'll do videos, the 3 of us. We'll show you how we manage to keep this relationship going, because long distance can be really hard. We'll show you the other side, and I'm so excited for you guys to meet Aurora.
Me too.
You guys will love her. So I'm Stephanie Samperu,
Yeah, I'm Jeff Mojo.
and this is the
Mojo
Mojo
Farm.
Farm. Till October. Oh my God! Till October. Adios.
I'll see you later.
Oh, geez, yeah, you'll see them later. Oh my God.